Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. 10 rules for silver investing, the do's and the don'ts, what you should and shouldn't do. Hopefully by the end of this video you have a better idea, a safer silver stacking strategy, because we all make mistakes, especially when you're a beginner. I know there's a lot of new stackers in my channel, so this is definitely going to help a lot of people out, and that's why I'm making it. So before we start, make sure to smash that like button. If you are bullish on silver, smash the like button. Also make sure you're subscribed. We're approaching 30,000 subscribers, and I think I'm going to be doing a giveaway once we hit 30K, so you want to be subscribed for a chance to win some free silver. With that said, let's jump into today's video. So, 10 rules for silver investing. These rules are found in the Global Investor Book of Investing Rules, which includes tactics, strategies, and insights relied on by 150 of the world's most respected financial experts. They are revealed in a concise, digestible form. In order to be a successful silver investor, it is imperative that you stay current with what is happening in the market and with the most current investment strategies. So number one, when all else fails, there is silver. No one likes to be a prophet of doom, but the simple truth is that silver is the world's money of last resort. Should a severe economic collapse occur, leaving paper assets worthless, silver will be primary currency for purchase of goods and services. Gold will be a store of major wealth, but will be priced too high for day-to-day use. Thus, every investor should own some physical silver and store a portion of where it's accessible in an emergency. And that's why I always mention ETFs are kind of pointless, especially in an SHTF scenario, because your silver is stored halfway across the world with a third-party, custodian. So, number two, start small, keep it simple. Too many investors, upon deciding to beef up the metals portion of their portfolio, buy too much physical silver at once and in the wrong forms. Beginning metals investors should concentrate on pure bullion, bars, and coins in smaller sizes. And this is extremely important. Actually, in my last video, I was mentioning this. I was talking about my silver stacking strategy for the year 2021, and I kept talking about how I want to get back to the basics, get back to the reasons I started stacking, which is silver, is for silver for the metal content, not for the coin value or the collector value, but the metal content, because I believe in silver. So I want to build my foundation back up. In the beginning, when you're a new stacker, you want to buy as much silver as you can for as cheap as possible. But once what you like in the beginning is going to change. When I first started stacking 7 years ago, I was obsessed with poured silver. I loved the pirate treasure feel. I just wanted to buy a treasure chest online and just fill it with all this poured silver and be able to dig my hands through it. But then as time went on, I really grew attached to coins. I loved the history of coins. I loved the artwork. The coins intrigued me, and plus coins have semi-numismatic value and numismatic value, and there's a lot more opportunity with coins in my opinion. So in the beginning, don't buy a whole bunch of one type of silver, because in a couple of years you might not even like that silver and you're stuck with a whole bunch of silver you're not really interested in. My best advice would be buy a little bit of everything and see what you feel attached to. Buy a little bit of poured silver, buy some numismatics, buy some junk silver, buy a little bit of everything. If you are going to get into higher premium stuff, just be extremely careful, especially in the beginning. I don't recommend it, because if you don't know how the markets of those coins work, you could definitely put yourself in a sticky situation. For example, if you don't understand the rate that pandas appreciate, you could sell yourself short or pay way too much money for a coin, especially coins like Morgans. Where on eBay they're listing Morgans for way too much. People think Morgans, since they stopped making them in 1921, that they're $30 for a coin is a good deal, but in 1921 there's such a large circulating supply, they're not even worth that. And that's stuff you have to know. You have to know this stuff to understand, or how to get a profit out of it. If not, you're just going to be getting ripped off, basically. So number three, boost the buying power of your dollars within mining shares. Now, this is something that's a little, this is a little controversial because this is talking about the digital side. You know, I love focusing on the physical precious metal. I see where, if you can't hold it, you don't own it. That's a saying of the stackers, and I definitely will stay with that till the grave. Precious metals should be bought in physical form. That's the whole point of the precious metal. If you're buying them from mining shares or the ETF side of things, it's just like investing into stocks. And like the article started off in the beginning, if a SHTF scenario happens, you're SOL. So number 4, dollar cost average to lower your costs and increase your discipline. So this is definitely true, and this and by the way, I'm going to kind of summarize in my own words all these things. This is extremely important to understand, because this can happen no matter what or how long you've been stacking. Like, this is exactly what I'm doing right now. This is exactly what I'm doing in my silver stacking strategy I mentioned in the video yesterday. I'm lowering my dollar cost average, my dollar per ounce average, because I'm going back to bullion, right? A lot of my coins I've been buying for the last several years have been high premium coins. So the average dollar per ounce cost is a lot higher because I've been buying high premium silver. So I'm trying to lower that average by going back to some cheaper stuff. And that's going to lower it, right? Number 5, do not get a raw deal from your dealer. Because of specialized nature of the physical metals markets, selection of well-established dealer with a quality reputation is essential. And that's something I myself have personally seen to be beneficial, right? There's 2 local coin shops by my house, and I've bought and sold silver to both of them. Now, one of the local coin shops is more silver is silver. He's not going to pay me $1 more for a panda than he would for an American Eagle. And the other one is more for numismatic type stuff. He has a lot of slab numismatic graded coins and stuff like that. So understanding which type of buyer and seller he is will take you a long way, because if you were going to sell certain types of coins, you might want to go to some place instead of the other. But also building the relationships, because you got to remember, these guys have been in the game for a long time. You can learn a lot of tips from them, a lot of strategies. They are running a business of silver stacking, and that's what you're doing as well. So you can take notes and tips and build relationships and also get good deals from that as well. So number 6, what's yours is yours, so keep it that way. Be careful who you're telling that you have silver, because it might be your close friend, but one day your close friend is at the bar and they're drinking a little too much, and then they mention, oh, the blah 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 has a whole bunch of gold and silver, and then the person your friend tells doesn't have the best intentions, right? So be careful. That's why I started my channel in the first place, was because I loved sharing my stack. I loved talking about silver, but I couldn't talk about it with anyone in person for security reasons. So I was like, let's make a YouTube channel so I can share my unboxings and share my silver stack and talk about it with people. It's the perfect outlet. So number 7, silver speculation, like cough syrup. Good in small doses, but too much can make your portfolio sick. Depending upon your individual goals and our personal tolerance for risk, a small portion of assets you commit silver can be used for speculation, perhaps in futures contracts or options on futures. Never forget, however, this type of trading is speculation, not investment. So silver is becoming more speculative, but like I said, I invest into the physical bullion, so it's a little different of a scenario. Number 8, a little information can mean a lot more dollars. This is definitely true. This is why I tell you to watch my videos every day, because I'm giving you the newest, latest, freshest information, what's happening in the world of precious metals, so you can invest accordingly, especially what's happening in the economy, signals from the charts. This is all intertwined. They're all connected to share where silver prices are headed, which is definitely going to affect the way you strategize. So you want to be subscribed, for that reason, that reason alone. So number 9, collecting silver is an art, but not really an investment. Owning fine silver items, including rare coins, can provide great enjoyment and personal satisfaction. Like paintings and other artwork, they are beautiful and often quite valuable, and if you're astute at buying and selling, they can generate large profits. However, always view such holdings as collectibles, not as investments. And that's a good point, right? Coin collectors are people that really don't care about the price. They really don't care about making money. They like the coins because they're collecting them. They usually don't even want to sell their coins at the end of the day. They're going to pass them down or whatever the case is. So if you are buying high premiums, numismatic coins, just be careful, especially if you're looking at silver more from a dollar form. If you are looking at it from a dollar form, then I would focus more on bullion. But if you do like these coins and you really don't care about money, then yeah, buy whatever coin you want. It's definitely smarter to buy bullion if you are in it for the stacking part of it more than the collectible part of it. So number 10, more than 10% is too much of a good thing. No matter how good the market looks or how worried you are about the future of civilized society, you must always remember that silver should make up only a small portion of your well-diversified portfolio. And that's a good point. I really don't. Mine's a lot higher, and this is because I really don't see much potential in cryptocurrency anymore like I once upon a time did, or in stock markets. See, stock markets are pegged to the dollar, and if the dollar is crashing, then stock markets are going to crash with it, right? See, cryptocurrency had a lot of potential. Bitcoin's actually up to around $12,000 already. It's going up, but there's still way too much that needs to change in the cryptocurrency world. I feel like it's a rough draft. It's still in the beta stage, and I just don't see myself looking too far into that anymore. Once upon a time, I did. I had an entire YouTube channel talking only about cryptocurrency solely, right? But gold and silver has always been the answer. It's the safest, smartest investment with the most potential. I always mention to stack fiat currency before you even get into physical or buying gold and silver, because if not, then as soon as a medical bill comes up or an emergency situation comes up, you're going to have to sell your silver at a loss because you haven't had the time, the coins haven't had time to appreciate, and then you're going to have to buy back the coins for even more of a loss, and it's just a vicious cycle you don't want to get in. So make sure you have some money stacked away in your bank account before you even start buying precious metals. But anyways, I hope this I hope this was able to allow you to see what you should and shouldn't do, get yourself a better idea on the risks involved with silver stacking and what to look for. So I'm gonna wrap this video up here. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. I post daily videos. Thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.